Hey, do we have kids? How many would we like to have? Why we don't have them?
We have 8 kids. They are in the basement right now. And they're locked
The
up.
basement,
You'll never see
honey.
them because we chain them to the wall and we feed them porridge once a day.
Why is
And
porridge?
we give them a bowl of water.
Unsalted.
We give them a bowl of water. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ. This is Danny. We are hashtag the Cannons.
CCTV.
Hey guys, welcome back to our eating show. Alright guys, today we're back with another video, and today guys, we will be having some homemade double-decker Mexican pieces. Guys, that's what we got on the menu today. First, before we get into this mukbang, thanks guys, do a couple things.
If this is your first time on our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and after hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload. And give this video a thumbs up, like it.
That's right guys, hit that button, hit that bell, make sure you become part of the family. Guys, remember hashtag grow baby grow, hashtag the Cannons, moving closer to our goal of 50,000 subscribers. So I want to say, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. And guys, today guys, we'll be having a Q&A. We're going to be asking some of your questions that we that you put up there on our community posts. So we're going to get all that in just a minute. We're going to have to pray so we can get into it. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we ask you bless us food, Lord. Let it be nourished to our bodies and bless us who are less fortunate. All these things we ask in your son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. So yeah, we got a Mexican pizza here. I made this, guys. I think I mess around because I'm sitting here like Walmart. You know, I like the shredded cheese off the block, but I'm sitting here like Walmart is tripping because I got it in the bag today. I got the Fiesta cheese, and it wasn't melting. But I think I got the fat-free. So, God knows how this is going to taste, but we're going to make the best of it. All right, I'm just going to cut one for now.
Yeah.
They the same. So, yeah, I got a pizza roller just to make this a little easier. Get in there.
Get in there. Yeah. Your favorite dance.
All right. Nope.
Wobble baby bop.
So I just had to maneuver a couple things. Make sure we got right, and we also got some taco sauce.
Yes.
And some crema on the side, and also got a little bit of queso.
Ooh. Here you go, sir.
Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and put it over both of these pieces. I'm be careful with this crema because I don't think I want it on everything. I just want it like this. Ooh yeah, heavy hand.
Like I need all this cheese.
Yeah, so let's see, get some of my toppings back up here. That is Le Mexicano pizza. I don't know how to say it.
You stop making up these Spanish words.
Oh shit.
Not lost it.
It's good. After that cheese wasn't melting on top, I was a little concerned. I was like, kind of turned it off, and I said, it might be nasty.
It ain't nasty. That jalapeno just took my throat out. Oh. Let's get back in there.
So, I can't even wipe nothing. So, got on the bottom layer, You got meat, cheese on top. You got cheese and taco sauce for like the pizza sauce. And then you got pico. You know, classically they put just tomatoes on top of green onions. But I put picos, tomatoes, cilantro, jalapeno, and red onion. And then I put some green onions right there with it.
All those.
That's good. Fresca. Fresca.
Y'all, I had put AJ on the fresca limit.
She thinks she did.
Hey, you said that was your third one. Today.
That's because I be eating the big cups and then heat too.
That jalapeno ain't have blown my throat out like
I
that.
ain't gonna take that hard.
No, cause like it was one sitting right here and I was like, ooh, maybe this is a green onion. It won't.
Ha! You ate it like by itself.
That day blew my throat out.
Ooh.
I was like, is there a seed or something?
I need the crema and no, just keep get a little bit. Oh. I don't like it drowning just on there. Sometimes it be too much, can't taste nothing else. Ooh, wait a minute. Alright, this thing is no.
Not cause no.
Oh my Lord. Well, let me miss y'all. Eat it from the back there. Ooh, you filthy.
You filthy rat. When Taco Bell had a Mexican pizza, did you get it? No, me either.
I didn't like Taco Bells.
Oh. So you had tried it before?
Yeah, but part of that was probably because when I was a kid, I didn't want tomatoes and green onions.
Oh.
And that's what they put on top. And then it had a unique taste on its own, I think. That I don't know, I just don't think
Some of these little green onions. Is you a green onion or not? Doing that again. Woo. Get a little lime. Get a little lime for this piece. Honey.
they much bigger than this. But it's very satisfying. Whew. Hey, man. Might tap out quick, remember?
Okay. Would you like to start these questions?
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right.
Let's get into the nitty gritty.
Not. All right. So And then, stop it.
Come on.
Have you ever considered a cookbook?
Have I ever considered touching what? Girl, don't talk like that when we on camera. Yes, I definitely have considered a cookbook. I plan on, you know, really taking some of my favorite recipes and really working on them to get the exact measurement so I can get that to you. So that's one of the main things that's been asked about since our channel started growing. So eventually I definitely will put out a cookbook. But I want to do it right. Because there's some folks out there right now that got cookbooks out.
Don't you do it.
And they going through the troubles because they ain't right. So
little 1-2 pinches. Not what you really pinching. What you pinching on?
I want to make sure that mine are right for real. And so, yeah.
Well, I'm sure you know what the next one is. Have you ever thought about catering, opening a restaurant, or somebody said even selling plates? They live 25 minutes away.
I would sell plates, quote unquote, but I don't know a lot of people in the area because I'm not from here, so it's kind of something that's hard to get started up. And what was the first part of it?
Food truck restaurant.
Yeah, I thought a food truck restaurant. I wouldn't mind doing the whole private chef thing, like cooking for small groups of people at a time. I can handle that. That's something I wouldn't mind doing. I don't want to do the restaurant thing. And yeah, I don't want to do the restaurant thing. Even the cooking for small groups of people that I don't know kind of scares me because, you know, I don't know. I like to cook for people, but I'm not gonna say I'm sensitive, but I kind of look for, you know, people to be happy with my food, and so doing that on a regular, cooking for different folks on a regular, you know, I probably would get fulfillment out of it, but at the same time, it's kind of like artistry, you know. People are kind of, you know, they kind of like tight about what, you know, they do, and so like with that being said, like, for example, I was cooking for a group of people one time, and you know, I had kind of, I ain't gonna say I worked hard like I was in there, you know, I wasn't doing all that. But you know, when you cook, you know, when you do something for somebody, you know what I'm saying, you want them to enjoy it, you want to have a good time or whatever. Listen, cooked one of my favorite things to make, and this person totally did not taste it and added an additive. I ain't gonna say additive, I'm just telling you what it was. They dumped sugar on my stuff in my face before they tasted it. Oh, hell no. And I'm not gonna monitor you eating your food. I wouldn't even, if somebody was to eat some of mine and they wanted to add a little salt, add a little this, but like, yeah, I'm not even kidding. Like, this was like you make a Kool-Aid pour. Like, you know, the little tall bottles. They poured it right on there. And I'm like, you didn't even taste like, so that right there let me know that, bro, you might be a little bit sensitive a little bit about your, you know, like, so.
Well, I don't think that's anybody, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's anything, whether, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do well, or do you try to do well, especially, you know, you don't want nobody kind of like, I ain't gonna say bleeping on it, but like, but I'm just like, at that point, I'm just like, I mean, I may as well just gave you anything. You know what I'm saying? I may as well just bought the same thing at the grocery store and gave it to you and let you put your pile of sugar. Because I'm not exaggerating. This is a pile. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I think I'm exaggerating. Danielle was there. It was a pile. And so, but that's neither here or there. That did not make me really go upset and balls to the wall as a person. But I'm just saying that right there is the reason why, you know, I might want to stick to just giving out recipes and stuff like that. I would love to manage a restaurant one day with my things in there, but you know, like, I wouldn't want to do like the cooking every day.
You don't want to be like Gordon Ramsay, be executive chef. Which he probably ain't even doing that now, is he? He probably got folk to do that.
He probably do it when he wants to, but he definitely has his own executive position in his restaurants. He's not cooking on the line every day.
Have we thought about doing lifestyle vlogs? Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yes. What advice do you have for a young married couple thinking about getting married?
Don't look at me. I've been talking enough. I'll let you go.
I think that one thing that is very important if you're young and about to get married is that you make sure you kind of know this person in all seasons. I know that you're not going to be able to, know them for years down the road, but you do want to make sure you know how they react when they're sad, when they're mad. You'll have to live with this person, even things such as small, like, missing the wastebasket or, not putting clothes where they should be. Are these going to be things that are going to, throw you off and be like, I can't do this? I think that's very important. But I think a lot of people get married and that does not cross their mind, that these are things that even though looking at them before you get married may seem small, once you's in the house with somebody like that, it could,
And they're doing the same thing every day.
Right. It'll cause an issue. I also think that things as far as like money, how they manage money and, the kids thing, you definitely want to talk about that. The kids, the money, even credit things. Yes.
Be prepared to be married. And when I say that, it just be prepared to have an extension of yourself. It's not about you as an individual anymore.
Right.
And I think nowadays that's a mark that's missed a lot. It's because people still want to unite with people without uniting. They still want to be their own individual. And that's not what marriage is about. I mean, you can call it something else, but that's not a union. I mean, I feel like whenever you get married, you're kind of giving up some of your selfishness and, stop trying to individualize everything. And I feel like when you think like that, you already got one foot out the door because you're waiting on the day to where you can, the things hit the fan and you can separate, and it'll be easy for you because you were never united with that person to begin with. I feel like when you got that mindset, why get married? Why not just be in a relationship with the person until the day that you waiting on come? Because, at the end of the day, you have to start to realize that this person has not lived every day that you have lived. Things may not make the same sense to them that it makes to you. They may have a different outlook on things, even though you might have a lot in common. Even though you might have everything in common. Still, this person probably had a different upbringing. And even if you had similar upbringings, there was probably things that were done different. There's probably, they may have a different outlook on, you may be a little bit more positive, they may be a little bit more negative. Not saying that it's going to be totally opposite, but that's things you got to be prepared for.
Right.
And you got to know that sometimes you're going to get into a disagreement and it's not going to be over the next day. It's not going to say that it's going to ruin your lives or keep y'all in the front next day, but some things are extended and they go for a while until you both can kind of like come to a good
consensus.
Yeah, and it's like, because it's not always so easy to just be like, okay. No, because even when you do that, sometimes, you still got to work out some things in each other, So it's just, I think that the main thing is, and I'm going to just wrap this question up, is going into something with the idea of knowing that you're going to be working on this thing as long as you're together. Once you know that, you good, because you're not marrying somebody perfect, and right. But you're willing, hopefully you wouldn't go into marriage with somebody who you think would just do you completely wrong. Mm-hmm. Now, if that was to happen and you didn't think that, that's unfortunate, but otherwise, just know that even though things may be as, sweet as they can be right now, that you're gonna have some bad days. You might have some bad days, but you're willing to go through it because that is what it is, and you're not looking for a way out. You know what I'm saying? You're just going in it with I can work on the attitude, I can fix the attitude, and until it becomes too much for real.
The next one, which I'm going to tie this one in with another one. What are tips that you have for settling disputes? And then someone asked, how do we handle disagreements? I think I can put those two together. Well, I think both of us, I guess if I'm talking about us, we have a different way of, I guess, talking. Like AJ is the type of person where he addresses a situation when it, when it hit him. Me, on the other hand, I hold it in, and it's not, the best thing to do, but I think we've kind of learned to, talk to each other. Like, he knows now, probably at the beginning he didn't understand that sometimes, like, when he's voicing his opinion, that I'll just sit there and look at him. It's not that I'm not listening. I'm trying to take
What's
it
my clicking?
Okay, that's probably what he wanted to do. I like take it all in because I know what kind of person I am. I don't put words together good sometimes. I'll say whatever comes to the head, comes out, and then had to apologize later. So because I know I do that, I'll sit there and I'll wait. And I come back to him later when I've had time to think to myself as far as, how this bothered him. I have to look at it from his point of view and then mine. And I think that's, how.
And my thing is, like, I don't care. You need to talk to me now. Like, because I'm all about, because I know for a fact that trust and communication are the main foundations of a relationship. I don't care how you look at it. If you ain't communicating, you ain't trusting. And if you don't trust, don't matter how much communication you do, it ain't gonna matter. So, like, I don't sit here and because I know the power of your mind is not for you. If you sit here and hold things in and then you start to think about how the other person may be feeling or how they may be thinking, and you might think that they think that they are blah, 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 blah. You start making up all these scenarios in your mind that may not even be real. But then when this person comes to you, now you've angered yourself because you sat there and you festered on something forever instead of just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, I may be mad, I may be whatever, but I try to control my feelings. I know I got a little, my voice can be a little bit unruly sometimes, but I like to go ahead and talk about things right then. And maybe it's not always right then, but I do need a response. I need to know that we understand it and we on the same page because, and one thing that Danielle likes to do is she will sometimes she'll listen, she won't say anything, then she'll text me later. Don't text me. I was talking to you. Don't text me. I'm not trying to put her out or nothing, but I'm just saying my thing is that's just how I am. And I think that it's important for you to be able to listen to the other person no matter what. Now, the way that she goes about responding to me later on sometimes and stuff, I don't like it. But, you know what I'm saying, if she hears me out, I'll hear her out. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. You have to be able to listen to what the other person's saying and how they feel. And, and that's it ain't always about feelings sometimes. It's just, it ain't. Sometimes it's just black and white. It is what it is. It's right or wrong or yes or no or whatever it is. That's sometimes what it is. And if you don't agree, you just don't agree. But when it comes down to affecting something solid in your life, you need to come to an agreement and an understanding, if anything. But as far as settling disputes, don't talk over the person. Don't, walk away from the situation because people don't like being dismissed, man. I'm telling you, when you walk off and you leave somebody like it's up in the air, like you don't want to hear what they got to say, that's the wrong thing to do when you're in a relationship because, like I said, it just leaves too much out there. And then, like I said, that goes back to, if you walk away from it and if the person doesn't follow you or nothing gets resolved, then y'all both in your own mind, making up stuff about how the other person is thinking or feeling. So I just think you just have to hear the other person out. And if you have to decide to come back to it later, come back to it later. But you have to listen to the other person, and you can't always want to be right. Everybody likes to be right because you like to feel satisfied in and of yourself. But you can't always be right. You ain't always going to be right because you ain't perfect.
How do you keep your relationship strong? I smack him.
Oh my God.
and hard thrust and pulls.
I guess that goes back to what you were saying, the trust and communication, you know, and enjoying the person. It was how do you keep your relationship strong?
Yeah, gotta be able to trust them
Yeah.
and communicate with them, and you know.
No. I wanna smack you. How often do you guys go on dates to keep things spicy? Well, before COVID, we used to go monthly, but
we were trying to start going like take a monthly trip.
yeah.
We gotta get back to that, which we've been doing a lot of local traveling lately. But we were going. At one point, we were trying to do like at the end of every month, we go somewhere. But yeah, I mean, dates ain't everything. When we get ready to go on dates, we'll say it. Like, we're not the type of person to sit around and be like, oh, and then the other person's in the room like, oh, it doesn't take me out anymore. Like, nah, we don't do that. We usually with each other anyway, and then when we get ready to go somewhere, we're like, man, I want to go to so-and-so. You want to go hang out? You want to go to so-and-so this weekend? We're like, yeah. And that's what we do. So
Yes.
it's not really because our lives aren't really separate. We got our own things that we do, but we are very much intertwined in our free time. So, you know, it's not like we have to make time for us. We don't do that.
Was it love at first sight? How did we meet?
It was love at first sight for her.
No, it was not.
She was looking at my body.
It wasn't love. That was lust.
She was looking at my
That
body.
was lust. That was love.
She was looking at my body when I didn't have a belly. When I didn't have this belly, I'd have had a belly.
It was lust at first sight, not love. But yeah, I saw him I saw him in the gym or whatever, and I added him on Instagram. And yeah, or was it Snapchat?
Snapchat.
Yes.
And at the time,
Snapchat.
I didn't really. Well, I didn't even know she saw me in the gym. I just knew that she was on my IG. I did recognize her from Instagram, and she added me on Snapchat. I went ahead and added her, but I really didn't add to. Snapchat was one of the things I kept more. I ain't gonna say it was super private, but I didn't really add. Like Facebook, I probably had 1,000 people from school that I didn't know on there, and Instagram too. But Snapchat is one of the more friends. If I know you, I'll add you because I'm not interested in looking at nobody's story because at the time I think IG had just got stories. I don't even think they had stories then. So you only saw stories on Snapchat. So I wasn't interested in seeing nobody's story that I didn't know. You know. So but I went ahead and added her, and then I was going through like one day. It was I don't know, a couple weeks later or whatever. I was going through stories or whatever. Like I said, I'm not used to really looking at people's stories I didn't know. And did you respond to something I put up?
No, you said to me that I don't have something towards the notion of I don't have people up here on my Snapchat that I don't talk to.
That was after.
I didn't say nothing to you first. It probably was a good morning
post
post
or
or something.
Franklin something that was on Instagram. It was a what was it? It was something funny that y'all had put up, or one of us had put up. I think it was you. You had put something up.
Probably, I don't remember.
I can't remember. I just don't remember what it was. And
I don't remember.
And anyway, I was like, and I sent her a snap, and I was like, don't be adding me to lurk, because I don't add people that I don't know. So if you gonna lurk on my page, you could at least say something.
Yeah, I said, well, you already done added me. It don't matter. Like, you already did it. What you saying? Something foul. But anyway, yeah, it'll be me. I take it. I was back then. I got what I wanted. Anyway, would you ever be foster parents? What did you do? Cause I'ma settle a dispute up here with you. Would you ever? I got what I wanted. Would you ever be foster parents?
Foster, no.
I can't.
Foster is you take them in and you send them out, right?
Foster, yes, I think so. So like, That's not the same as adoption. No. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't.
But they may mean adoption though.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% opposed to adoption. I don't want to adopt. But if you are actually talking about foster,
I can't.
That is outreach for somebody else.
The Lord didn't bless me with that ministry. The Lord did not bless us with that ministry. There. Will you guys do a new apartment house tour? We've already done one empty, but as soon as we get all furnished up together,
get it looking like something in here, we gonna go around with the camera again. Yeah. And, it'll probably be a longer video because you be like, yeah, this is my little corner of peace right here. I got my this and that.
Not my this and that. Who does what house chore? We kind of share them. If this person say, hey, can you wash the clothes?
They wash the bathroom a lot. Wash the clothes. They cleans the bathrooms and she washes clothes a lot. That's usually her thing.
Cause I gotta do it. I don't want nobody.
You know, because I cook most of the time, I'm usually taking care of the kitchen. You know, she'll go in there and she'll clean up. And then like the living room stuff, we just pick up stuff behind each other. You know, and that's, we got dogs and we just go around like.
As we said before, neither one of us like the dust, so that's.
Right.
Dustin is so dumb. Someone said, would you ever consider cooking and inviting me over?
Yeah.
I think it was Rachel Martin.
If you ain't gonna dump a bunch of sugar on my stuff.
Okay. Next question. Who would y'all like to do a mukbang with in the mukbang community?
Who would you like to do a mukbang with?
I would like to do a mukbang with Cuzzo AB. I just like her energy. Like,
for sure.
She has very, very high energy. She, seems like she'd be fun to hang around with. So, yeah.
I got a couple people. Can I answer a couple people?
I mean, it didn't say just one.
Well, let's see. I would like to. Cuzzo AB is definitely top of the list. Just because, like you said, she got a lot of energy. I feel like you do videos with somebody, you want to be like, especially mukbangs with, conversation like we do. I would like you to have that energy there and be able to. And I feel like she could flow with me. And eat spicy with tea. I don't know why. I mean, well, I know why, because you see all that stuff. She be having these sauces, and they just be dripping, and they have the you can see the garlics and the pineapples and the and I'm just like, how does that taste? How that taste? So definitely, because I mean, she just got she on one. She knows what she's doing over there, and then Tasha from Stephanie. Tasha, not that I wouldn't want to do one with Stephanie, but Tasha just intrigues me. That's why. Those are 3 big ones. And Miss Louisiana Housewife, I definitely would want to do one with her because, yeah.
She seems like our type of people.
And, I mean, there's other people. I just, I don't want to go into a large list and make anybody feel left out, but those are probably top 4 right now, currently. But I'm definitely open to doing the video. Steven Sushi, I'm pretty sure him and his wife, that would be cool. I'm just open, and it's not for any particular reason. It's just
open.
I like the content. Yeah.
Open. What is one thing that makes you love your partner more and more each day?
I want to love you
more and more
each day.
Answer the question.
You answer the question.
Okay. Hey, you know what? One thing is that I know that I could always have fun with you.
Yeah. I don't want to just say like same. But I guess because usually, you know, it's easy for us to just be chilling and then just start talking about something random and really get a kick out of each other. So that's fulfilling to me because I've always been a humorous person, and I don't need you to be funny. I mean, I don't try to be funny. I think sometimes I can be a little funny. I mean, because I'm just silly and I just like to laugh. But, you know, I don't need you to be funny, but I need you to have a sense of humor. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like, and she definitely has a sense of humor, and she's funny. She's funnier than she lets on these videos, to be honest. I don't know what it is, why she holds back a little bit, but yeah. So we usually have a really good time every day, and so that's really fulfilling to me, you know, to be able to be with somebody that you love, and then, you know, you can have that sense of humor and you have fun, even in little dull, dry moments. Like, you ain't got to be out. So yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
What would be a deal breaker for your relationship? If he put his hands on me or cheat on me, I'm done. There is no turning back for me. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
Yeah, if she do anything these trifling hoes be doing on Instagram and on TV and on these shows we be seeing, this trifling. Yeah, so deal breaker. I think just utter and total disrespect is a deal breaker for me. Like, I would expect it to be for her too, but nah, I ain't going for it. That's not me. Like, and when I say disrespect, I mean disrespect as in disrespect. I ain't even talking about just through straight words, but you know, your actions can be disrespectful too. And you know, nobody enters into something with somebody to treat them like the scum of the earth. So that's a deal breaker.
Earth. Can AJ share the habanero? Can AJ share the habanero lime wings and homemade ranch delicious?
That is not a question for No, I'm playing. Nah.
AJ.
I'm gonna give you the recipe. I promise, I'm gonna put all these recipes out, y'all. I promise.
What is wrong with you? Does Danny cook? God knows. This one and the next one I'm gonna do after this is the most asked question. I do not cook for our channel, but I do cook outside of here, just not that much. I don't like it, you know, and I'm ghetto. So let's see, what made y'all start YouTube? I'm scratching y'all, sorry.
Because I thought we can do it. And anything that I'm kind of adamant on, you know, and it's kind of life changing. So I was like, I can do that. And it's, I ain't gonna say it's easy, but there's nothing stopping you to do it. You know, it's at your fingertips to start. So I was like, I can do it. I know I can do that. And when I got her on board, we just did it. And it's just that. It wasn't really a whole, it wasn't nothing divine. We just did it.
Sit up there with my heroes.
Yep. First video.
Alright, last one, y'all. We're gonna have to do a part 2. This is probably like 10 or 15 more. But AJ, do we have kids? How many would we like to have? Why we don't have them?
We have 8 kids. They are in the basement right now, and they're locked up. You'll never see them because we chain them to the wall and we feed them porridge once a day.
Why is porridge?
And we give them a bowl of
unsalted
water. We give them a bowl of water. No, I'm playing. We ain't got no.
Is porridge sweet?
We do not have kids.
No.
We are not opposed to having kids. It's just that the Lord has not blessed us with kids right now. If you look back at our old videos, we've talked about how we have some fertility issues to conquer.
Yes.
Once those are conquered, then whatever or whoever decides that they want to walk their little feet in this world, we will be arms wide open waiting on them. But as of right now, we have no children except for our fur babies.
2 doggies.
Our fur babies.
Rita and Kip.
Rita and Kip.
And I think AJ and I have came to the consensus that we really probably at the most would want 2 kids. Yeah. That's all I can do.
I can do 2 boys.
I could do a boy and a girl.
2 boys.
Hey!
But yeah, so that is that for today, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. We are going to do a part 2 because we weren't unable to answer all of your questions, but we're going to get to them.
Yes.
Probably, maybe not on the next video, but the video after that. So you just stay tuned, keep your bell on, keep your bell on. So, but anyway, y'all, thank y'all for subscribing today. Really do appreciate that. If you haven't already, guys, please do us a favor and subscribe. I know that I'm talking to you who have been watching our content, our videos for a very long time. Yes, you've been watching and you haven't hit that subscribe button. You don't know why you haven't hit that subscribe button, but you haven't. So this is the day that you go ahead and subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Also, guys, please give this video a like and drop a comment down below. So let us know what you think. Talk about this Q&A with us. And guys, remember to share this video, share it out with anybody and everybody because sharing is caring. So care about us, care about your boy and your girl.
Do I have anything else? Have a good week.
Have a good week. We love y'all.